Hello everybody, how are we doing? And it's late at night, early morning. I'm going to be pulling my shards because there's some good champions on the menu. Here I'm just showing as well, when you approve linking, my Steam account just hit level 30 for the promo link, or the referral link. So you get these rewards as you're going. As you can see, I've only got 2 left here to do, and then get this skin as a bonus, and I'll also get that champion, the rest of the shards. So in here, right now, there are no increased rates, but there's increased points on the for these. I might pull these, I'm uncertain, but the rest of the shards I will pull just because the champions on the menu right now are ones I need. I have this one and him. I've got all these 4. I need this guy here. So we're going to choose him. The epics I'm not so worried about, but we do have the +4 him, so I'll choose him for now. In here, I don't know if I'll do these yet, but I have... Well, I do want more of these. This guy, he's newer, he gets extra turns. I do think Thor is who I'll go for, but in the meantime, take these. And Fenix has jumped up in arena, his use, so I might get more of those. Like I said, just choose these 2 for now. And I'll show the champ chase. It's a summon rush, sorry. And it's based on shards you pulled. Right now these are worth 300, normally they're 150. 500 for those, so I would get 3,000 points just from that, so that would get me these first 2 rows of almost to this one. 40 of these, or 20 of these, sorry, is 400 more points, so that would get us that. The void shards I might not pull. I do need that champion, but I've only got a few of them there. The sacreds, I get another 1,000, which would put me to just shy of the chicken. I normally would wait till I have enough shards to do all of it. I'm hoping, because this has lost another day and a half, so I am hoping from Clan Boss that I get a couple more sacreds, or possibly some more the ancients. I do need to quickly make room here, so I'm just going to go over here, move some champions into the vault. These uncommons down here, I'm just going to... Got 170 room. I just did a big training rush, so cleared a lot of room in my vault. See, I have leftovers of the training here. Okay. I believe on Sacreds we're close to Mercy because I've pulled 14 or so, or 15, and haven't gotten a legendary. So fingers crossed on that one. I think these 3 will give us enough room. Okay. So I'm going to start with the ancients. We're going to go here. I'm going to double check this is the guy I want. The design is great. Let's take a look at that quick. Like, this is a great design. In love with it. All of his abilities grant an extra turn if they get a kill, so he just entirely ignores shields buffs. Gets an increased attack and increased crit damage on himself. His passive, each extra turn he gets, his crit damage goes up 10, up to 550. Each extra turn decreases the damage they receive, so he gets beefier too. He is an attack-based champion though he is. This affinity is very strong. It's a force affinity, I believe. This cooldown gets decreased. It's already on a 3-turn cooldown when book. It'll get decreased again. If he kills someone, and he kills 2 or more enemies, he just gets an extra turn instead. It is an AoE, and increased by 10% for each buff on him, so if you get a buff team out there, he just hits like a truck. I do believe he's new. I'm going to just double check though. I just want to see where people have placed their... Like, overall, he seems like he's getting good reviews. The areas I need him for are Hard Faction Wars, Hydra. Could be a team for Hydra, but Spider as well seems like a great area for me. Probably just keeps running through Hydra. on Curse City 2. And yeah, I am going to choose him. He would be new. We'll start. Make the selections. Now, Ancients, I don't think I'm anywhere near Mercy. My tracker is kind of off right now, so until I hit a Lego to reset it, I don't know where I stand. So, first 10. So, we got an epic. This will put 2 times on the other epic. There's a second one. Alright. And now for the next 2. It's our third epic, no dice. So third epic did not get what we were looking for there. So we got 3 epics and didn't get him on 25. That's kind of funny. So we'll go down here to the Sacreds. I've already selected them. Got 2 to open. And that's epic number 1. So that's 4 epics so far, and the 25x is not one of them. And the second one as another epic, and it's another epic that's not that one. I know the 20 times wasn't done for these, but that's just kind of funny. If I get another Sacred, I'll start up another video. I do want to hold on to these because I know I'm close to Mercy for the. So in here I'll show you, but there is a Mercy system for the primals for a mythical. I am close to this, so I don't want to pull these right now. And while I do want the champion, I'll pull these 5 instead. I don't expect to hit a void. I don't think I'm anywhere near. Stitch Beaks looks like they changed them up a bit. Okay. These are the rates you can expect any day of the week. No Legos. She's a great rare. Highly suggest building her if you get her. And as we go. Doom Screech as well. He wasn't too bad. He's good early as turn meter buffer for your team. And that's 5 more rares. Okay. Didn't get what we were looking for. I'll buy 10 more Ancients. Why not? With gems though, not money. This is where we got to 2,000. If I opened the primals, I would get 300, so 3,000 more points. That would put us right about here. If we open those, I would normally save the energy, but I'm already overcapped. I'm waiting for the next fusion right now. So we're gonna go here. I don't normally suggest doing this. I've got a lot of gems saved up, so I'm not too worried. I'm gonna go over here. We'll open. So 26 is fine. Open 1 first. So Spirit Host, another. She's a speed lead in all battles. She's great. She's a campaign rare. You can get her. Highly suggest building her up. Okay, we got a. It's the 4th epic from Ancients. And there's the 5th. There's the 6th. 6 epics raid, and I didn't get a 25x champ. You gotta explain that one. So sipped 6 epics from Ancients, and we did not get Phoenix. Right there. See how it's 25? I don't buy this. More likelihood? Yeah, sure. That's 6 times, man. That's if you're doing those odds in the casino, you'd be up pretty well. I could do 1 more pack. Why not? I'll just gotta put some of these guys in my vault. I highly suggest not to do this with your gems. I'm just doing it to do some content for the stream late night on Saturday night, and my gem mine's fully upgraded. Like, I know I'll get these back through Clan Boss and gem mine, so I'm not too worried. I don't really use them for anything else right now. Okay, so I'm gonna open 1. So far, that was what, 21 plus 11, so we're at 33. That's 34, and now we're gonna do 10 more. This will be 44 open total. Seven epics and no Phoenix. Oh, that's Plarium in a heartbeat right there. This champion here, if you do get him, he's a apothecary. He's a rare. He's very much worth building. He's a great speed lead early on, especially on new accounts and mid-game accounts even. He has this ability here. Increases speed, fills turn meter. He has a heal that can crit, so he has a big heal on his. Goes down to a 2-turn cooldown. No other champions really have that low cooldown of a heal, let alone a spell. And this is a 3, so he's great for Fire Knight as well, especially early. Cannot suggest building him enough. He still holds up even today. Is probably like the top 5 rares you can get in the game. This rare is interesting. She's a duration manipulator, so increase ally buffs by 1 turn and gives a crit rate buff on allies for 2 turns. Here, 100% heal reduction. It's a 3-turn attack, so she's good for Fire Knight too. And she also is good for the Spirit Potion crit. Has a low weekend. Doesn't upgrade to the big one, unfortunately. That's the only really downside to her. Metal Shaper is another rare. He's not too bad. He has increased defense and heal. Removes all debuffs. Lowest HP. Heals them. Places a shield on allies. It's proportional to his level, so when he's like a 60, it's pretty good. And he steals buffs, so he's actually not too bad overall, especially for a rare. Some of these other ones might be okay. I don't really use them. Rocktooth's good. He's a campaign rare. He's good for heal reductions. But yeah, you just saw the fruit of the labor. These are the champions I do have the pull right now. But I'm just getting to 75% of the way to get him. I've got him still up. I have no need to run. I've just grabbed a bunch of fragments from Doom Tower for Grandjar. I don't think he's anything special. One more siege and I should have enough to get her as long as we win, so fingers crossed. I didn't finish this fusion, sadly. I was doing it. But I got just work and life kicked in, and I missed one day, and I missed like 15 fragments on that one day, so I just couldn't finish them up. And they don't offer to sell them, as far as I know. I haven't been offered anything to complete them, so yeah, I would have spent the $10 or whatever. Like if it was more than $10, I wouldn't do it. But in short, he's not crazy. He was okay. He's got some decent things. Ignore shields and ignore stats and stuff like that. It's interesting. Debuff transfer is pretty big. Counterattacking. It just seems like he'd be fun to build and see how he works out, but he's got an interesting weapon too. Yeah. But overall, yeah, we're just left with 10 primals. Didn't do anything special here. So we'll go here and get our epic book. All the juicy rewards are just starting, so if I got the 3,000 points, it would go to 58, so right about here. But those 10 primals are worth far more than all of this stuff. Legendary book's like $5, but the primals are like, they're in store like $4 a piece, but with the weight of getting them, like that's almost 3 months of collecting them from the Cursed City. So yeah, anytime you see events like the tournament here, do any of them have fragments? No. So these are what you can expect for like normal rewards. This one doesn't have any fragments either. Like you're looking for, they usually do one cycle that's like these, and then you might get one cycle that's like this, where it's stacked. Like these are real training rewards. Like I should have finished this because this is another primal shard, for instance. This right here, I at least should have gotten up to the legendary book. As you can see, the person who won the 6-star Lydia Soul was 63,000. And the leaderboards are probably nuts. Yeah, 310,000. Did 60,000 make it? No. 105 was the lowest on the leaderboard. But the amount of work you have to do to get 105,000 points is insane. It is spending. You don't need to spend in this game to win and play well. It comes down to knowledge. There's lots of great resources out there. Yeah, ever in my chat, just feel free to ask questions. I'll answer the best I can. So again, this is my main account, level 100. They had some fun profile pictures. They're really trying to tell me to figure out how to get him. I don't know how to get any of these community ones. I know one was from an art contest, but I don't know the rest. A few of the promo ones, I've gotten all these. Siege so far, I've got these 4. I need to get I really want this one. Cursed City, I haven't gotten this one yet. I've been in Plat, but I never got an avatar. I think you have to be in the top 100 to get it. Or top 10 of Plat to get it. I don't know. Ultra Platinum. That's good luck. If you've got this, I'm proud of you. This is the original Battle Pass. I don't know if it'll tell you that anymore, but they haven't done one since. And outside of the returning player pass, these were 2 ones you had to pay for. I wish He-Man was still a champion you can get in the game because he's very worth it for you guys. These 2, Forge Pass Season 3 and 5, I don't even remember what those were. Then we got the sheep. And yeah, I'm going to put it back to cancel. Okay, yeah, got him. These are some of my favorite champions. I didn't really put like my rarest ones or like ones to show off, so to speak. Like Mishinaki's pretty great, but these are all the biggest numbers I've posted. I think I've hit Hydra for more, but that's in the air. Chimera is tricky. I've hit it for more, but not a key I kept, I think, so it doesn't count. Sorry, just finishing my drink there. The live arena I've really got to push. Same with tag. I've been in bronze 4, but it only started counting it from so on. But anyway, I got to push both those. Classic arena I've been platinum too, but not in a long time. I don't think they had these medals when I did it, because it would have been like 2020 would have been when I did it. 2020 is when it was February, but I did start this account before this, so yeah, that's interesting. It says that because I started, I want to say in December 2019, because it was because of Admiral Bulldog. He's a Twitch streamer, or he was. I don't know if he still streams, but he had a raid promo, and that's when I started playing. And it was just after Santa. It was February, because it was Rhodos. It was the Cursed Bride fusion. So it was Rhodos and Sifi were just added. So yes, I'm mistaken. It was February. It was like the end of January or just start of February. Anyway, right now we are on. I've got to have to manual this, but this is the team I use for Dark Fae. Normally it autos, but I've just done a few and it's not working. I don't have any of these kind of crazy teams. Siegfried would be great, but also still trying to get our friend there as well. Newt is still a champion that escapes me. All the shards I just opened, I gotta remember to add them to the spreadsheet. We're gonna finish this the next 2 days or so, and then go on to the normal and get it done. Cursed City, this rotation, I am on the boss. Zooming out, this is the order I went. I cleared most of this here. I went up here and got my key. And I went this way, cleared most of this area, and got my key. I think it was from this one here, up here. It was this one or this one. Here's the teams I used. So that's the team I used for this boss. And this is the team I used for these two. Though, like, that's just this is brute forcing it. You don't need this stacked of a team. Like, these two guys here could probably do it together. He's in there for a provoke just to keep him at bay. And this is the team I use for Scarab Boy there. Though there's better options. I'm sure you could find some great teams for this Scarab Spider combo. This Iron Twin, this is the team I used for that. I haven't done this one yet. My team should still be in here. Sand Devil, I would use these two, likely. Or Duchess and Ninja. I don't know what level this shows up as, so have to wait and see. And this, don't have this boss up. We need the burn, so I might just use Hefrek to do that. Maybe Hefrek and Artak. And yeah. 2 days to siege. I think I've got to repair these buildings. My teams are here, there. This is how we did in the last one. Yeah. Here's my Chimera team right now. So this is the team I'm using. The Freya slot, these two I do rotate out. I'm looking for one of the teams of the week. This is a good way to, even if you don't have the sets they have on these champions, just to see what they threw together, because most of this is just dealing with the different head rotations. This champion does seem like a must for Chimera. There's so many teams that use him. Mad Hatter does seem like he was a good fit here as well. This champion is very sought after from Primals. And this team's nuts, especially with Grimmzilla. None of them look free-to-play friendly. These trials, you can look here, and these are what you want to get. Specifically, when you look at trial 2, these are on the RAM. These are the two you want. These resources, these are probably the most valuable. But 6 unique debuffs, while under increased accuracy, so very specific. While the Chimera's under weaken, you're in under crit, so you need increased crit rate, increased crit damage, increased accuracy. Single skill will not count damage from counterattacks and skills that scale based on enemy match HP. So this is so specific. I don't even know if you can just get it off, because this form is very fast when he changes from it. So here, these as well. You want these rewards. This is Chimera specific. Is this the RAM trials? Perfect Veil. So damage Chimera within 3 of its turns while it's under decreased defense, and you're under, so you need a Duchess and Venus to do this. But then, so 6 buffs and 6 debuffs within 3 turns to trigger this one. This is actually probably the easiest this has ever been to do this set. If you get that rotation. I can't remember last time I've had that rotation. And so trial 2 here for the Lion form, you'll get these rewards. Again, these are runes, like you really, really want these, as well as this is like a chicken for your relics. But you also want these. Decrease decrease speed, decrease defense. Epic materials. But yeah, overall, like it just depends on what rotation you get. You don't really find out what trials you got until you're in there, but it's very difficult to choose. Chimera team right now. Have it on my phone. 1 sec. I just gotta bring up. So as a heads up, May 9th I pulled a Candy, legendary Candrafun. So those 53, I think it was, shards are into my mercy now. So that's 53 flat ancients. Anyway, let's find. Sorry, I'm just really having a hard time finding the. That's where I saved it. There we go. No. I cannot find the photo for the life of me. This is one of the teams I do, but I believe I altered this. My Duchess is in here. I just gotta find her. So Duchess and Duchess. And where is he? I might have to manually search for him. I don't see him. There he is. So this is my team for Nightmare. It should be Duchess, him, and there. She's down there. Yeah, so in this order. So this is how it should sit. And this hits for about 140. Sometimes it has a bad run and it'll hit like for 50. Sometimes it hits for like 73 to 80 million. But overall it gets me like 250 to 350 million points. But yeah, that's just an example of a Hydra team. But it is late. It is going on 2 o'clock, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Hope you enjoyed. And here's my Clan Blast team, by the way. The current one, I'm kind of messing around with it still. Here's the team set up. It is a coin toss, so I'll let it run auto here on Ultra Nightmare. It'll go to 45 million, or it'll hit for like 100, north of 100. 50, so 58 there. Like, it's such a coin toss. I don't know why it's not consistent. I think it might have to do with the shields, or I might have to do some regearing. I think I messed the speeds up because I just rebuilt Krisk. So I'll have to figure out what I did wrong. But I botched the team now. It doesn't work in the right order. Like, so Chris might be going too fast, or I don't know. Currently, here's his build. Yeah, I didn't buy the pass, so I can't get those. Okay. Hey, Mr. Krisk. Okay, so this is Krisk. This is currently how I got him built. He needs a little bit more accuracy, but probably like 200 more. His speed's low. Again, I'm going to rebuild him. Maybe I didn't put the gear on him. I think this is his old gear. Or he's like in some messed up gear. Why is he... Because he was close to like 350 speed. Like, he was really fast. And his resistance and defensive dropped his health down. I could swear I did a full regearing because I had his health north of 100k. I don't know. I have to figure out what happened here. I could be thinking of my Grimmzilla main, so I could be thinking of that, like Krisk. Here's how Shield Wallmaster's built. He hits really hard. He's in full Slayer. All his attacks are AoE. His relic right now is this one. This is just to keep him alive for the Hydra, because sometimes they get he was dying pretty relentlessly, and then this is the Terminator effect I put on him. Here's the masteries I have on him. It's pretty generic right now. Might redo those later. And Deacon Archer, sadly you cannot get her anymore. She is like a 10 out of 10. You know, she's probably one of the best 5 champions in the game. That's legendary, including mythicals. But she has one of the. This is the book I have on her. Why she has a healing one is because of this. Her passive. This is a crazy ability. This is a great ability. And this is a great ability. Like, overall, her kit just works. The armor's great. Monster Hunter's really fun game. Sadly, can't get her anymore. I have all of them except for the Void one. I didn't get the Void one because the Blade Master for the arena, like, he just wasn't worth he was so expensive to get. I pulled her so I can still fuse her. I have her getting used in Form 1. She has no masteries right now, by the way. I still have 2 hours left on regear. It's too bad. I didn't realize there was a regear this week. There's the gear she has. Those are her stats. She is slower on purpose. We have our friend here. He's set up to go fastest. I have no relic on him right now. I haven't chosen a mastery for him, and he has. I just redid his masteries, but like he's in Hydra or he's in Minotaur right now. I'll probably leave that on tonight for him to get the rest of them. Her as well. I was planning to build out. Haven't really found a outside of arena like place to use her. I'll figure that out. And Valkyrie. She's one of my favorite champions. Right now, I've got her at 8,200 defense for her shield. She's at a 185 speed because she used to be speed tuned to a team. I haven't rebuilt her at all. There are better sets I can put on her to get set bonuses. I could probably push her speed into 9,000 area. I think the highest I've ever had it was 9,500, but her speed was like 120, 30. Like it was so bad. So I had to do some regearing to adjust that. I might rebuild her though at another time, and we'll do that on stream. I'll do it on stream. My Lysandra is only 3 something speed, 307. These are not fast anymore. That's why I don't really push arena or anything. Like Valkyrie's only 334. This is like quite easy to do, unascended boots and everything. Like can easily get all this. So yeah, I have to rebuild her. I don't think I have a relic on her either. I should put like one of those speed tuning ones. And like my Kaja, I use her in arena more with Timit. I still have to. I don't even like have her last 2 masteries selected, but I should. She's used temp chains, and I should put a relic on her. These are relics I have right now. While these are duplicates, just sitting here. Don't use them because they're just going to be food for other relics. I've had really bad luck with relics. The only legendary one I have, or the mythical one I have, is the login one, the one they did for the calendar. I have no other legendary relics. Same for the stones. I've got a couple of epic ones, but I have not been getting any legendary stones from the Chimera. This is my ninja. This is the last one I'll show, and then I gotta get to sleep. This is his kit layout. Again, around 200 speed. I've tried to keep all the teams around the same speed so I can control their turn order. But yeah, he could use more attack and more accuracy. That's his masteries layout. He was built for the Sand Devil. New Pride and Joy right there. I've got this champ on 2 accounts. This champ on it's on the Supreme GALEK free to play one. Got this, and this is my main, and this is how I have him geared on my main. He's all in Slayer. He has Crushing Rend for a 2-star ascension. His masteries. And yeah, Cheshire Cat is like he's just such a fun champion to use. He's such a fun kit. They built more champions the way they built this guy. Like, yeah, he's a good time. I got this around Christmas time, I believe. I use her more in this form. She's in my main arena team. This is her main stats. I will. So there's no arena buff there, but yeah, this is her base. Usually one-shots the waves, one-shots the teams I face. You can use her for a first room. I don't. Yeah, and she hits like a truck. Her crit damage is at 248. I'd like to get that to 300. Cheshire's at 220. 265. Here's last thing I'll show is Geomancer. This is my Geo. I use him for Iron Twins. This is his setup. 585 accuracy, just shy of 200 speed. And his mastery setup. He is fully booked. He has Incinerate as his 6-star ascension. And the Rosh Guard is the other champion I'm using in Iron Twins with 3 pain keepers. Those are his masteries. He is fully booked. He's unascended, has no relic. As you can see, his gear is not even like fully upgraded. He's like, this is just like what he needs to be at to get through that. I used to use him a lot though. He's one of my first 10 legendaries I got. So I absolutely love the guy. He's been around a long time. I wish I did tell you when you pulled champions, like had a little date on them. That'd be great. It's maybe something for the future. Anything in the merchant today? So we got one of the guys we wanted. Too bad. Whisper. I don't have enough to buy her, but I would get that as 6-star souls. Great on her. Right now I can only get 6 more, so I'm wait until I'm closer to 100 and then I'll buy them. Alright, thanks for stopping by though, guys. Like and follow the video. I talked really low because it's 2:20 in the morning, but thanks for stopping by.